Morning, Mick. Morning, Mick. Just a minute while I get in the shed. Let's make this cover. Yo, 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 you hear me now? Happy Monday, Mick. Happy Monday. Morning, Taffy. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Not even in the shed yet. I'm just in the kitchen. Liz, bro, we woke to see a new day. We did. We definitely did, Mick. We definitely did. Man, it's one here. Let's have a look, man. 6 degrees. I can freeze him, but. Oh. So, yo, everybody. Oh, that light isn't very good, is it? That's a lot of crap. But never mind, I might not be on for long anyway. Smoke this and drink this tea. Hope everybody's well. I might be having a couple of days off. Well, I'll explain when a few more people get in. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous, that isn't it? That light is ridiculous, man. And what is the point in that? How much point you can call it have a lamp? Only works when it wants to. Really bless monkeys. Just finished work. Got to be in bed in 10 minutes. Just ran back home. Pick up Chaffee. Oh, cold. Hang on. So I haven't had enough. Well, I haven't. Morning, Bud Files. But it will hopefully be only be a couple of days. Oh, yeah, this is ridiculous, man. Can't see anything. Fake off, man. Need to make a coffee. Give me 10. No bother, matey. No bother. Right, that's a. You can't even see me. You know what I mean? You can't even see me. Piss me up anyway. Like where's the other fucking light? Take me out. A little bit better. Where's my lighter? Right, everybody. Aha. Loady blast monkey. That's a bit better anyway, at least you can see me a little bit. Now I just need a lighter. I've just had all of them not long ago and don't know where to put it. Need to make a coffee, no bother, no bother. Boot the bud files. George, you get one of them LED light strips. What are you on about? Yeah. My fingers didn't charge up properly yesterday. Hope you're well, I hope you're well. Can't let me fucking chat. Oh, hello, hello. Yeah, done it. It's done, it's working. Morning, Robert. Good to see you, mate. 7 degrees. Yeah, it's the same here. Well, 6. Tell me on. George, you get one of them LED lights. Needy t-shirt, weather. What on about that? I start. Who's all been up? Who's all had a decent weekend? Have you all done anything? Oh, it was a bit popped on a bit brighter there, like, didn't it? As you can see, I've still got the daft cold. But I'm good. Oh, yeah, so, well, like I said, done the normal things the weekend. New sniper resistance, very good. Yeah, I've had a go of it, Robert. I'm good. Kit was telling me you can, cause I keep getting killed by other people coming in the game and shooting me. I'm just trying to do single player, so I need to turn all that off. Might get my head stuck into it in the next couple of days. Yeah, but I've seen it, but like, see, in graphics and all, that's not that much different. The last one is it's like practically the same game. But yeah, I've never played the online bit or anything like that yet. Just I'm on like the second level. I think Mr. BB's going to play it as well. Morning, Stevie, matey. Morning. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. We had a good weekend, Stevie. Fucking anyway, tell you now, can't bother waiting. Listen, I might have to go off for a couple of days. Mrs. Nutter was a bit sketchy about all these people telling out my names and all that stuff out. And then yesterday, if you're watching, I don't know if you're up this time today, but somebody got in touch with Mrs. Nutter, sent her a Facebook message, and yeah, she's gone. Well, she's a little bit paranoid, to be honest, a bit. So yeah, I may have a couple of days off while Mrs. Nutter decides what she's going about. Just for me to reassure Mrs. Nutter, to be honest. So yeah, 'cause like I say, they can't just behave, can they? They can't just leave us alone. Stop texting, stop this, stop that. So instead, that because I'm not rising to any of it, decided to go on a Facebook Mrs. Nutter. Mrs. Nutter doesn't want anything to do with any of yous. So stop texting Mrs. Nutter because you're on this much ice of a go. I'm not the type there. I would never go to the police. I have an autistic daughter and three other children that live here with Mrs. Nutter, and by getting in touch with her and even sending her any messages, go away. You're not making her feel very well. Like you say, my name and address and all that was doxed, so they have broke the law and they have made Mrs. Nutter feel alarmed and distressed. And like you say, I've told Mrs. Nutter that yeah, if it makes her feel better, I'll have a couple of days off. So if it makes Mrs. Nutter feel better, then I will have a few days off, and I know it doesn't matter. I'd stay and just not go, but like I say, no, behave because, like I say, action will be taken. I don't come on here calling anybody names. I don't come on here saying anybody's done anything. I know who everybody's telling me has doxed me. I know that everybody's telling me that it's this person, and I'm not really bothered. Just stop. Stop whatever you're doing. Stop doxing me. Stop getting in touch with me. Stop sending me that fucking phone calls and now getting in touch with Mrs. Nutter. She doesn't want talking to any of you because it's not on that you give my address to people, whoever it is. It doesn't matter. It's just childish behaviour, stupid behaviour, and, and just go away. Like I say, I don't know I don't know what well, I'd like one of them personally to like just tell me what the fuck did I do? What did I do? Like they say yesterday, Mr. Nutter gets a Facebook message. I'm just getting. I haven't got the message, but I could read it out if I had it. I just wouldn't tell you who sent it. I say I'm still not going to be naming names. I don't really care. I won't be saying I've been in touch with Mrs. Nutter. Just that stop getting in touch with Mrs. Nutter. Doesn't want to speak to you at all. Just because I don't, I've blocked all the contact with you all. Testicle, morning test. Yeah, so I don't know. Could be back by Friday, depending on exactly. They have no reason to talk to Mrs. Nutter at all. Mr. Beautiful, they have no reason to talk to him. Well, the only reason I send Mrs. Nutter messages is that I blocked all contact and I won't speak to any of them that have been, yeah, daft. But never mind. Like I say, Just stupid, Anna. It's got Mrs. Nutter a little bit thingy. She's fuming. She doesn't know whether to go to the police. Like say, I won't be putting no contact to the police or statements into the police. But Mrs. Nutter is a straight goer, hasn't got no criminal record or nothing like that. She feels alarmed for, like say, I have an autistic daughter and 3 other children living here. She feels threatened. Simple as that. So until Mrs. Nutter knows what she wants to do, probably going to be the last one for a couple of days at least. Robert, I had my Facebook hacked. I then got a sneaky Facebook a couple of months back. My old Facebook got hacked and I got friends requests and messages off my dead brother on my old Facebook. I made another Facebook and I thought I'll have another go just for friends and stuff like that. And there's not very many people on. And after this today, my Facebook is being deactivated anyway. It'll be gone. Mustn't have had much intention to begin with. Big up, and you know what it is, Robert? It's me once again thinking people are my friend. Me giving it being like say, is it naive? I don't know, daft. I don't know, but yeah, paying Mrs. Nutter off. It's not Crinkle, Mr. Beautiful. Crinkle, yeah, Crinkle, and he probably loves you. If he's calling you boring, he probably loves you. It's Crinkle, but no Crinkle, somebody else. So it's a big up Crinkle. Someone thought, someone I thought was morning, Dan B. Hope you well, mate. Hope you well. That's my problem, man. I think I've spoke to everybody on YouTube as if they're all my friend, and some of them aren't really my friend, and some of them are just out to make trouble and stupidness. So yeah, what can you do? Like I say, it was down to me. I wouldn't be having any days off, and I don't care. But you had a good weekend, Dan. Hope you had a good weekend. Look how that turned out at all. Well, like I say, I told you ages ago, Robert, didn't I, that the person that was emailing me had sent me pictures of inside them WhatsApp groups and what have you, of them talking about me. But I wasn't really bothered. I'm not bothered about people talking about me. But when they get in touch with Mrs. Nutter and stuff like that, they can go and feck off. Simple. And if Mrs. Nutter says she'll feel at peace with me coming off here for a couple of days, then that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. But I will leave you with the thought of stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. Because, like I say, just don't stop. Just stop pushing me. Because as bad as you think you are, and you just sending me messages telling me this and telling me that. There's other people always sending me messages telling me where to find people. Behave, all of yous. I don't want, well, yous don't want it, not me. I finally worked out how to do Twitch. I haven't got a clue. Can you get, I don't know what that Twitch thing is. It wouldn't let me make an account when I tried to do I was going to do FIFA on my YouTube. It wouldn't let me, I did, I don't, it was complicated. You'll have to show me. Well, exactly. But like I say, Robert, who did I start? Without being horrible, but You were in that group, Robert. Why did it start on me? What did I do? Well, like you say, I can take it. I don't care. I can go meet you all for a cup of tea. Every single feck one of you, and I'll be nice to every one of you. Or Mr. Like you say, when it's distressing Mrs. Nutter, then no, go away and leave me alone. What group Nutter? The one that Smiler and all them were in. The one that Smiler's been telling everybody what on Smiler's live. He was like, he did this and she did this. He did this. That group. Did I use some like somebody contacted Mrs. Nutter on Facebook? Yeah, yeah. It, to do with all this stupidness and to say people are saying that I've said stuff about Nutter, but I haven't, and I'm not bothered. You made the mistake of getting in touch with Mrs. Nutter. She was already flapping in that because I got doxxed in that WhatsApp group, Fet, Fet group. I got doxxed in that group, and that's from there. That's where it started with the stupid phone numbers and the stupid phone calls. I want to stay on YouTube, Mr. Beautiful. I want to still do my morning thing and say hello to people every morning and what have you. I just want them to leave me alone. And if need to be, then it doesn't matter. I just want them to leave me alone. Stop poking the bear. Stop. I repeat. I was in a group but never saw you mention that, so don't bother me. Yeah, I know it was. Robert, I know it was. Well, if Smiles to be believed, I know it was. He's told me. He told everybody yesterday and the other night. He told everybody who it was that doxed me in the group. I think we all know doxed me. Morning, James. Hope you well. I think we all know doxed me in the group. That's not a thing. I'm not. I won't be as bad as them, Robert. I won't, because as far as I'm concerned, at the moment, with me only having a couple of people's safely, because more than one person's got in touch and said this is who did it, and this is how it went down, and there's only one or two different versions of it. But yeah, but I won't say on YouTube you doxed me. I'm not bothered because, like I say, that's up to Mrs. Nutter. If Mrs. Nutter wants to take that further, because people are doxing their children, if that's up to her. She's a straight goer. Like I say, I don't speak to the police, and I will not be putting no statements in if Mrs. Nutter phones the police. But yeah, it's all the same problems. My Facebook is getting chopped down. I made it not more than Susan, hope you well. I didn't even. It wasn't a secret Facebook. I just made one for a few family members, and I thought I did, hadn't I? But like I say, it was only 2, 3 weeks ago. I'm getting more messages off my dead brother, which is sick. But I know it's not him. I don't know. Well, like I say, I don't know. I don't really think. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me, Robert. It bothers me that it's bothering Mrs. Butter. That's the only thing. The only thing that bothers me is that Mrs. Nutter has tools. Exactly, Tess. Exactly. Mrs. Nutter's a straight go test. Mrs. Nutter has never been arrested or in trouble with the police at all, unlike myself. So going by at least my own rules, if you're a straight go, you can go to the police for anything you think you need to. I'm been a man, and I'm just going to fin it off. Just when I finish this live, I'm going to go just tear my Facebook off because it's pointless. I get another one, they're going to just do it again. Make you watch everybody see. I was going to say it's young WhatsApp, but yeah, that's how I talk to women. But yeah, so if it's looks like I've been a little bit, I look a little bit tired, and that's because first time yesterday, I am going and telling Mrs. Nutter timestamps, looking through a live, fast forward it a little. It was here. So yes, I have give Mrs. Nutter timestamps and all that, so she can, if need be, say yeah, it was on this live, and this is where it was said, and then it was said again on this live. Yeah, and there's the video where my phone number. So if you're listening, please, could you please take the video down that has my phone number on the top? I don't care what's in the messages because I don't believe any of them. My phone number's on the top of that message in the video on YouTube. That's doxing. That's against the law. Can you please take it down? And do not contact Mrs. Nutter ever again, please. I don't think it would have, Robert. And I saw other people sticking up for me in the group, in the messages. I saw other people saying, no, you're not on, leaving it alone. Yeah, let's say I saw two people in the group sticking up for me, saying, no, you're not on. And like saying, I just saw your name on a list of names. Very polite, Nutter. I'm being as polite as possible, Mick, because I'm asking him politely to leave me alone. Really politely to leave me alone. Like say, back off, cease and desist. Cheers, Robert. I just know what I mean, Mick. And since they all started being daft, they just think it's clever just to text me more. Phone calls will cost a fortune. Or to China. Wow. We like to ride with the white horse. They're lovely. White horses are called greys. Um, Jai, did I get a mention? No. Well, I don't know. You might have in the morning. Robert Lee, hope you're well, mate. Where's Robert Lee? That's not Robert Lee. That's Robert. Where's Robert Lee? I can't see Robert Lee. Me. Did he come in? I miss him. No, just Robert. Wonder how he's getting on with his stick insects anyway. I forgot to ask him. Don't tell anybody about it, Mr. Nutter. Very good. I wouldn't mind riding a horse that one a bit taller. Robert, isn't it? Yeah, gotta be on it done. But yeah, I sent some stick insects to Robert Lee. It's all gone. I thought you know, wouldn't it? No, no, Robert, I don't think you've given my number out or anything. I know you haven't doxed me, matey. I know you haven't. It's not you. You, no, no, not you, Robert. Somebody else. I know give my number, and I know give me number out anyway. I know give me address, my name, and everything out. That's yeah. Even from the couple of sources who've said differently, it's all come from the same person into an email to a WhatsApp group to a was going to be a video on YouTube or something, or live on YouTube or something. I think I'm supposed Marlon won't mind me saying this, but it was on Smiler's Live that he said it. Somebody sent it to somebody. They sent it to Smiler. It went into the WhatsApp group and then was going to go onto a live on YouTube or something like that. Yeah, no bother, Robert, no bother. Like I say, if I don't pick it up, it's because Mrs. Nutter has banned me off the entire internet. Not so much banned me off, but she said, I would like it if you came off for a couple of days. Nutter, Nutter, it's not Nutter. It's 6:30, people. Even better if I could find it.
Good morning, Britain. It has just gone 6:30. Welcome.
Good morning, Nutters. Good morning, Nutters. It is a shame. It is a shame. Like I say, I like doing this, and I wouldn't stop doing this. The only reason I'm stopping doing it for I don't know how long, a couple of days maybe, is because Mrs. Nutter has asked me to. Like I say, real life comes first and first always. If Mrs. Nutter says don't turn it back on again, I won't turn it back on again. Or if I do, I will only be in the chats until all this stupidness has gone away. But yeah, I can only reiterate, please do not contact Mrs. Nutter no more because, like I say, she doesn't want any contact with any of you. So just in case the person wasn't in a denial before, then please do yourself a favour and do not contact Mrs. Nutter. Do yourself, you're doing a favour. You're not doing me a favour, or Mrs. Nutter a favour, you're doing yourself one because you broke the law. You broke the law, not me. Morning, Andy W. Hope you're well. I hold my body clock just to let you know you can't leave me. Stevie, I won't be going nowhere. Like I say, I'm sure I can reassure Mrs. Nutter that everything is going to be all right. Ban the block. I don't know what ban the block is. But yeah, just sad people. Sad people. People that were told ages ago not to bother contacting me or my family ever again. But like I say, bother me no one little bit. It bothers me that it's bothering Mrs. Nutter. That's the only thing. Artful Dodger, hope you're well. Artful Dodger. Big up, mate. Cheers, matey. The person who doxed me, Andy W., the person who doxed me, and then from that doxing, I've had phone calls pretending to be the police, phone calls pretending to be the school, phone calls pretending to be the dole. You know, then somebody decided they were going to be clever enough because I've banned them on everything to send Mrs. Nutter a message on Facebook. And Mrs. Nutter, it's unwanted. She doesn't want any messages, whether they be good or bad, of any of people that she doesn't know. I made a sneaky Facebook Andy W just because the last one didn't end very well. I got friends off me dead, messages off me dead brother, and then hacked. So I made another, not secret, but just didn't tell everybody I had Facebook. And then I get more messages off my dead brother, so I'm shutting that off. So I won't have Facebook. That's getting shut off. Or if I've got it, I won't be looking at it. It will be deleted from my phone. Morning, Ministry. Hope you're well. Ooh, still nearly what that must be like. I proper need a new lamp. That lamp it's about 3 weeks old. It's already dead. I had it on charge all well. It was green. I took it off the charge when it was on green. It's dead. But never mind. It should be getting lighter every morning. So if I'm back, it should be all right. Like I say, I can't see no reason why I won't be back in a couple of days. Mrs. Little just needs reassuring, and I think once will be a couple of days of and not even it, I suppose. 'Cause, 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 You know something. I think we were born yesterday. I know something, Mr. Beautiful. I know lots of stuff that I'm not. I will not stoop to people's level. I will not come in here and say they did this and they did that and they did, because I'm not 100% sure. Apart from who doxed me, any of it, I'm 100% sure who doxed me, but the rest of it, I don't know. And like I say, I won't say that on here because I don't know what Mrs. Nutter wants to do about it yet. It's blew up like, oh, hospital at 9 o'clock. Tell Jackie, I hope she's well, mate. I hope she gets better soon, and hopefully it's just a twist. I seen Grit had to check 3 o'clock. Thought my time was wrong. Morning, Grit, hope you're well. I think it was here before you, wasn't it? There's a few crazy ladies on here, Mr. Beautiful. I think most of them had something to do. Well, most of the crazy ladies. I would say on here, Robert. I'm not, but I like to say, you'll be able to find out it, Robert. Yeah, but I'll tell you later if you ring me, I'll tell you later. But I won't say on here on a public platform because, like I say, I don't know what Mrs. Nutt wants to do about it. If she wants to go down the road of telling the police so that they tell these people to behave and stop, and maybe that stops them, then I just blocked the account, making, you know what, Facebook's not that much worth it. It was only really for the for the messenger, Mick, just so I could message a few people that I didn't have their phone numbers. I've managed to get in touch with a few of them and got the phone numbers, so if I shut Facebook down, I'll just WhatsApp them. Baby, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Yeah, well, yeah, what can you do? Hey, Dan, hope you well. He didn't. Ooh, 7-0. I know, he done well like Andy W. 7-0 can't be bad, can it? But why? What was that? Andy W. You were addressed to. Mr. Baby, stop being cryptic and run the people's names. Well, I don't want to say anything great. I'm not saying anything neither. It's not just anybody else. It's me as well. I'm up here not saying any names. Like I say, all I can say is if I've offended anybody, I apologise, but I don't think I have. And yeah, great. If it's up to me, it would be Feckham. It would be, but I'll do as Mrs. Nutter asks. And yeah, if Mrs. Nutter doesn't feel too clever at the moment about it, then yeah, give me 1 or 2 days and I'll be back on. But just give me a couple of days with Mrs. Nutter. And whatever she wants to do, I will support what Mrs. Nutter wants to do. Like I say, I would never speak to the police or nothing like that, and I will never put no statements or nothing like that in. But that's, like I say, I don't feel alarmed or distressed. I wouldn't if I thought they were all coming to my door. I wouldn't feel alarmed or distressed. I'd feel quite happy. But yeah, and is that the way I would deal with anything like this? No, I would deal with it in a totally different way. But I'll leave it all up to Mrs. Nutter. Morning, pork chops. Hope you well. Happy wife, happy life. But like I said, please stop poking the bear. Please. Leave me alone. If you're all fighting amongst yourselves, go fight amongst yourselves. I'm not anything to do with it. The only thing you have done wrong is be associated with talk. That's why. I, yeah. Oh well, exactly. Well, that's what Mrs. Nutter said. Why am I getting messaged? Why are they searching for Mrs. Nutter's Facebook and then sending her a message when she doesn't want to talk to them, and she's the same as me, has blocked any and the people we don't want to talk to. We've blocked on Facebook and on here. Post videos with my phone number on the top of it. But yeah, never mind. In jail in China, caught him with. Oh dear, Anne. Oh dear. Oh, you'll have to send him money as well, won't you? I don't think you get fed on that in China, do you? Unless people pay. But, but never mind. And oh dear, that's a serious matter. You wouldn't think it would see. It wouldn't be a serious matter in England, but in China it may be. But yeah, special Smokey Andy. He has a wife and 4 kids. What was he thinking? Mental. But no doubt he'll be big enough to look after himself. Smoke break, Robert, no bother, matey. Party up you well, party up you well. Oh, need a good stretch, that's what I need. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, you don't know how taxing it. Well, I suppose some of you might do, but going through a live trying to find out where things were said. uh, that stressed me more than anything else. I don't really care what they call me or what they try and say or any of this stuff. Done me any more that I was having to say to Mrs. Nutter, so and so o'clock, and the number is so I can't remember the numbers neither. As I tell you, you can just go and look on Spammer's Laugh. But yeah, I knew months ago who'd give my number to the group because I got sent emails where they were talking about me. Oh, I blocked all that. That still didn't stop me. But it looks like a couple of people who said they were my friends, yeah, who spoke to me nicely, who came in my live and give it behave, stop, leave not alone and all this type of stuff, who always welcomed me into their lives. Hello, Nutter, how you doing? Oh, yeah, and all this stuff, yeah. Seems to be some of them people have only been being nice to me on YouTube and in private, but being horrible. I think that's more their problem than my problem. I think everybody's my friend because everybody should be my friend and be friendly with everybody else. But yeah, more them problem than a me problem. Chinese law directly orders to prosecute anybody who's found doing illegal. I think it's a bit mad in China, innit? You've got a few laws. Nobody got mine. Why doesn't your Zoom work that well, Mr. Beautiful? Nobody's got one off me, including Mrs. Nutter. Nobody on this planet has got a picture of my doodah. No one. At all. Bank holiday here today, is it? Big up the Irish, mate. We ain't got a bank holiday like. I'm not changing my number, Andy. I'm not changing anything. Messages rang out. Did off it, Andy, I had the police phoning me telling me that my daughter had been involved in an assault. then, but it wasn't. It was whoever these people are. Then it was, you're terrible, you oyster. I still thought you were up until about 2 seconds ago. Yeah, and then I got the school ringing me, telling me my daughter had assaulted somebody. I had the DWP and all this stuff ringing me up, and had Universal Credit ring me up saying that my payments had been stopped because it didn't have my bank details, and all I needed was my bank card details, and then my payment would go through there and then. All madness. None of them were real. Not all of them were probably the same person. Just put the camera closer, it makes it look bigger. Put it on the floor and stand over it. I don't know. I wouldn't have. No, no. I think even if Mrs. Nutter said, "Would you send me one?" I'd say no. Shave the brows off and it will all go away. No, you still in the bottom, Fly at the moon. Big up Fly at the moon. Hope you're well. Up the family's good. Big up Lou. She's always nicer than you as well, by the way. Lou comes in here. She's always nicer than you. You, Whitey Jim there. Dennis the Pennis. Anyway, what you been up to, Baldy? On and go. He's not a gadgy. Not what we call Moon. If anybody's seen it, Teesside Queens, I think it was called, something like that. Moon was in all the episodes. You can see him in every one of them. It's good. 12-hour shift. Oof. It's a bit rough, like, isn't it? Tell him it's a beautiful blue. Never reject you. Exactly. I think if I sent Mrs. Nutter one of them, she'd come and hit me with a phone. Half tonight, 8 p.m. for the match. Up the border, up the border. I would say good luck, Sunderland, but I don't wish it's no good. I wish we win. Porky's saying. I ignore Porky's, someone asked for I'll do the jokes, pork chop. You're just not funny. He just is one, isn't he? Owen's head was on a Maltese advert. White Maltesers. I remember on my white, yes, I painted a fella's head with brown gloss and told me he looked like a Malteser. He wasn't too bothered. He went mental. Jesus, Mr. Beautiful. I don't think there's any hope of you ever growing up. You may get married at one point. You might find a big strong man that whisks you up. But yeah, don't think you're ever going to grow up. I think you're too late for that. There is one, Jai, but I'm sure he has one as well. I hope we're referring to chickens there, Jai. I hope we're referring to chickens. Up there, but I want you to be something well used to, don't you? You don't want to be, if they're beat us, they might be creeping a little bit closer. My flat cap, like, come get it, pork chops, come get it. Like the rest of the nuisance on YouTube, anything you want from me, come get it. And if any of the good people from YouTube want a cup of tea, come and get a cup of tea. You'll always be welcome here. Turn it off. Oh well, Mrs. Nutter's a bit like that, Robert. She's like, ooh, ooh, he's good looking, isn't he? Ooh, he's good looking. Ooh. Boobies come on the thing. She's like, what you looking for? Yeah, feathers are so soft, they always slip off. Yeah, sorry, Mrs. Nutter looking like, ooh, look at him. Ooh. Why haven't you got muscles like that? Steroids, love, that's why I haven't got muscles like that. But yeah, oh, we saw me time to go get the kids up. Taking muscles. Well, exactly. That's what happens to you if you take them type of enhancing stuff, innit? Morning, Kitty. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. But yeah, nah, I don't think I'd look. Be no good me getting. I'd look like a barrel, wouldn't I? But yeah, no thanks. I'll do me little weights and hit me bag, and that'll do me for me workout. Oh, it just fell off his chair. No, Jay. Jay, I think Jackie will tell you off. I wouldn't mind chickens myself, but not until Papa Dom's not here because Papa Dom is definitely not friendly to any type of bird, any type of bird. And she's not even bothered if it's one of them massive seagulls, she'll still have a go. I'm 62 years. I think she's on about chickens. I think Jai's on about chickens. Well, I'm hoping she's on about chickens. Hope she's not on about them naked monks again. Oh, Robert, hope it's okay. Oh, I think I'll turn this ear off a little bit. That's not off, that's on. So is your jawbone. These unshelled pork chops will hand you yours. Not your jawbone. Robert, oops, you dirty-minded fella, you were talking about the, I'm talking about the bad, see? Big issue, big issue, big issue, buddy, big issue, buddy. And you know, spare change, big issue, buddy. Hey, up. Makes him look too big, that, done it, that jacket and that. He's not that size, he's only skinny, and he's like that. That's a bit better with that off. It's not really that cold anyway, by the way. I look bench. I look hench. Well, he's built like a welding rod, isn't he, Robert? That's what he is. He's built like a welding rod, no, like twist a few together so you can give it arms and legs and that. That's pork chops. He always does a bit, doesn't he? He always looks a bit homeless, doesn't he? tench. Pickles make me giggle. I like pickled eggs. Don't like pickled onions. I'm a temple. Fuck off. Balti temple. What's about it? But don't know. Decent curry, you'd snap in half, wouldn't it? Shirley Temple. Yeah, there you go. Right, we're gonna go get these kids. It won't be long, people. Stick a fucking song on, please.
It's the one and only Deagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Deagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Deagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Deagle Double G.
Smoke weed every day.
Guess who's back? Hey Vic, no, just getting the kids up for school, Jay. And that's Grit C's morning words of wisdom. YouTube is off on games until you're face to face. Just saying, 100%, 100% grit. And yeah, that's why I do say, please do myself and yourself a favour. Stop poking me. Stop poking the bear. I'm not in your dramas. Get well soon. Listen, on my last day, I'd fill you in, Porky. On my last day. Nessie, hope you well, matey. No side. Yeah, man. It's what it is. Oh, that's a bit better. Hope you're well, Nessie. Hope you're well. How long ago did you speak? How long ago did you speak to of it? I don't know why anything's coming back around myself, Andy. I don't know why any of this malarkey is coming back around. I'm not really bothered, and doesn't matter what happens. I have asked everybody not to send me any drama messages, not to get me involved, and I'm not really bothered. But yeah, like I say, I'm sure I'll be able to reassure Mrs. Nutter that YouTube isn't. Right, well, if I say to Mrs. Nutter YouTube isn't a toxic place and convince her of that, then I'm lying to her. So I won't be convincing her that it's a non-toxic place, but I will be reassuring her that it's okay, that nobody will be coming to our house. And if they do, that's their own fault. And anything that happens because of them coming anywhere near my house is only their fault. I'm sick of hearing it, Nutter. Wait till they're inboxing you then, Nessie. Mrs. Nutter was right. I said Mrs. Nutter was right all along. It's full of serial killers. They couldn't knock a Weetabix between the full gang. Telling you, couldn't knock a Weetabix between 6 of them. Like I say, I have no fear at all. I'm not bothered at all. But when Mrs. Nutter becomes anxious and alarmed, then yeah, I will. Morning, Mrs. Tobbs. Hope you're well. You up, Tobbs, as well? Hope everybody else is good. Put this heater on, get a bit warmed up. I just think what I need to do is not have my head over it. That's probably a good idea. Just let it eat the room up, instead of wanting it to eat me up. Hello, Mrs. Tobbs. That's in your videos. Confronting the police. I don't think Mrs. Nutter's done any. Mr. Tobbs does. And Mrs. Nutter's alright, just she was a bit thingy, because we got doxxed and then everybody knew we'd been doxxed because I asked Smara about something else. But yeah. And so then yesterday she gets a message on Facebook of somebody, oh, listen, I haven't said nothing about Nutter and all this stuff. And she just said, that's it. It's doing my head in. So last night she said, will you do me a favour and come off for a couple? Well, she just said, come off. And I said, yeah, if you want me to come off YouTube, I will definitely come off at least until, like, stop getting phone calls and messages and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm thinking a couple of days off just to reassure Mrs. Nutter that it's all good and fine and what have you. And yeah, but like she says, we've got 4 kids here, one of which is autistic, and why are people giving my number and name, address, and all that out to other people, and Mrs. Nutter's name as well? You have to respect that one. Ask me my mind that I have. I won't do it here. No bother. No bother, matey. They say, so I think the phone will be getting turned off for at least a few days. They say, you never know, I could be back tomorrow. I went me Nutter magic, no, come on, no way. But yeah, I'm upset that once I come off this live, my Facebook will be either just delete the app or, because I don't know, I don't know how to shut it down, so I'll just probably delete the app. But what's the point in having Facebook? If every time I have Facebook, I think it's clever that they make a Facebook profile and send me messages from somebody who's not here no more, then what? It's just silly, isn't it? Ridiculous. I might as well just not have the app because there's not much to it anyway, is there? You would do it if I was, but I don't know what I was doing to begin with. If I knew what I was doing, and I'd stop doing that. Simple. Not good. We should arrange to put for a couple of things. Yeah, man. Like I say, just one of them things, innit? As you know, Mrs. Todd, you know what my solution to the problems would be. And that could, yeah. But Mrs. Nutter doesn't want that. Mrs. Nutter just wants a quiet life. And she doesn't want any interaction with them, be it good or bad. So, yeah. Two when Mr. Todd got attacked by 2 balding police guys. Oh, Mrs. Tobbs, that would be my best outcome. That, that would be my best outcome. I am. Yeah, if anybody turns up here with good intentions, you'll get a cup of tea and a warm welcome. You also get a cup of tea if you come with bad intentions, but if you come with bad intentions, you'll get bad intentions. But yeah, like I say, I'm not worried about anything like that happening, but Mrs. Nutter is. Mrs. Nutter is very worried about something like that happening, or the continuation of stupid messages, phone calls, the rest of the malarkey. If you look at my videos, Jai, I've got a few out with Mr. Torb. But yeah, so if it takes a couple of days, if it takes a couple of weeks off YouTube to make Mrs. Nutter feel okay, then that's what I'll do anyway. That's 100% what I'll do. Filming probably, please shouldn't film. Yeah, well, yeah, I think that's what the gist of all it is, Guy, that you're allowed to film outside a police station, so shouldn't be harassed when filming outside a police station. I don't like to say, I'm not an auditor. I'm not really interested in all, well, I'm not really interested in doing it myself. I do like going and taking our life back just to make sure he's safe. Like I say, I believe if the law says you can write your name in chalk on the police station wall, then you shouldn't get arrested for writing your name in chalk on the police station wall. This is not a subject on Facebook. Sorry, friend, miss. She shouldn't have to, Mrs. Tobbs. She shouldn't have to check any settings at all on anywhere when these people 100% know that me or Mrs. Nutter don't want any contact with them. Definitely don't want any contact with them. I thought any contact with them had ceased quite a long time ago. But yeah, I'm sure Mrs. Nutter will wake up today with a bit of a lighter head, hopefully. Definitely, Mick, definitely. But should I be the one to tell him? Not really. Not really my thing. Nope. I think that's how it should be. But say what you really mean, and you don't know what I mean. I think a lot of, like I say, a few of these people have been coming in here, me going in their lives, seeing them in other people's lives, and like, oh, hello, look, how you doing? Oh, any lovely, any lovely. When we're really talking nasty about me and being nuisances in the background. Shocking. But that's me again, thinking everybody's my friend and everybody is friendly. Like I say, I'm not bothered that my address is out there. I've always said from day one, there's only Mrs. Nutter that stops me putting my address on a ticker thing going across here with my phone number a lot. If it wasn't Mrs. Nutter and the kids living here, it wouldn't bother me. definitely are sick. But like I said to Mrs. Nutter, must be the other cat because Papa was definitely in the kitchen eating the breakfast when I come in here. Yeah, like I say, all I would like them to do, just leave me alone. I'm not bothered, just leave me, well, just leave Mrs. Nutter alone. You know, what's the point? Family first, Robert, 100%. Real life first. Anything in real life that needs to take me away from me for any amount of time that need be, that's what I will do. Morning, Kaz, hope you're well. Like I say, our fingers crossed could be back by Friday, but that's up to Mrs. Nutter. Tools are there to stop it. They are, Andy. They are. And if it was up to me, Andy, I would use the tools that are there to sort it out. 100%, if you know what I mean. But there's also tools there for Mrs. Nutter that if people are sharing my name and address about, it is illegal. People are leaving my phone number at the top of videos. That's illegal. I don't know what sending messages in your dead relatives is, but yeah, it could be illegal. I don't know. I got all your details. Mate, no, Mick, it is without a doubt who'll give my details out. I think everybody knows who'll give my details out. Like I say, and I don't think the person that give my details out is the same person that's sending me messages from my brother. I don't think that is the point. I'm not in no WhatsApp groups, me Dodge. I'm not in no at all. Not one. I've got WhatsApp, but I'm not in a group. There used to be one in my friend with my friends, but it was all about gardening, so I left because I'm not a gardener really. Well, yeah, there's lots of people on here, Mick, that have got my address, but yeah, and even if I was to be honest, I wouldn't have think all WhatsApp groups are to get me back for the Apple Granda. Yeah, like I say, it's not without doubt. It's not without a shadow of doubt who'll give my address out. That's not a thing. You know what I mean? I know who'll give my address out. The two stories I've had from different sides have both started with this person give the address out, and this is how they got your address. And I know all I can say is if you're doing any business with anybody on YouTube and you don't want your address to get out, then get anything. I don't know, get them at the one stop or something like that. It's the people that are in 100% grit, 100%. Nothing wrong with WhatsApp groups. It's something wrong with the people that are in the nasty ones. 100%. 100%. I used to turn up and give it here, look at my muscles. I'll say, yeah, I've got some stuff to be getting done out the back garden. Come here, follow me, grab this spade. Morning, Matt Kelly, hope you're well, mate. You hope you're well. Devices need to be searched. I like to say, you can search, man. I can't use, man. I'll search my device to be like, Jesus, do you ever use this for anything? 100%, Kaz, like you say, and it has got Mrs. Nutter a little bit. Whoa. No, I think she was all right up until getting a daft message yesterday, which wasn't no nasty message or nothing. It was more, I think, trying to distance himself. Look, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, blah, 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 blah. But that just tipped Mrs. Nutter a little over the edge, and she said, look, who's got this address now? Who in the world has got our address now? Anybody could have it, which then got her a little bit anxious, and yeah. I don't give anybody's. number I'll ever make, ever. So yeah, like say after this live, probably all my internet. I won't be doing no internet. Cheers, Kaz B. Like I say, a couple of days I'll reassure her and I should be back on track. I'll be back in my shed because I don't want to go nowhere and leave not to say hello to you like every morning. I'll be lost. I'll have to be sat on my hands. But if Mrs. Nutter doesn't want me to do it for a little bit, then I won't. Mrs. Nutter wants me to turn it off and never turn it back on again, to be fair, but she will calm down. It's all porn up and man and midget porn. So that's why you tune into me on the morning. I think you've got to be under 4 foot. The class is a small person. I'm 5'3", 5'4". I say 5'4". Don't add anyone's number without their consent. I don't add anybody to a group because I don't know how to do the group. If I wouldn't know how to make one. So that's it, Mrs. Tobbs. I've said from day one I'd put my address on the telly. I'm not bothered. No one's coming to even doing me harm. But Mrs. Nutter thinks more of the kids, and you know what I mean. We have children at the house. If anybody turns up my house where my children are, just believe me that you better be with very good intentions. Because anything less than very good intentions, I will take as a threat. All right. Welcome for free, Jar, you passive. Oh, what? Guy, chill with the, yeah, be nice. This is not, is it? Right, serial killers. Know what I mean? Andy Dooley. She got a clock from the beginning. She was like, it's full of serial killers. Like I say, anybody meeting me, I don't need to worry who they are. They've got to worry they're meeting me. My, like, they'll be written on my tombstone. What could possibly go wrong? Be in the safest environment in the world, and you'll hear me go, oops, I broke that. Come on, Sam, hope you well. Mr. BB, is that you? I think it's under 4'6". You're classified as a dwarf. Small person. Morning, I'll do you a legend, mate. You are the legend, not me. Hope you're well, Mark Kelly. Hope London's well. I hope it's recovered from me going to see it and tell it I'm coming back soon to tell everybody once again to behave and have some manners. Few pleased I am. I don't really care, to be honest. It's only a number, Kaz. It's only a number. Do you have suspicions on me? Yeah, he thinks you're Mr. Beautiful. Yes, Jai. Borata, Susie, Borata. If anybody doesn't know in sign language, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I got no one's number here. I don't take anyone's number without knowing them personally. No. We have a look what's going on here anyway. Something's going on. Isn't it chat on? Back. Me chat disappeared, but back. To see you all. Fun, so crack a bit ago. And you are lovely when people are invited. 100%. 100%. I got more phone numbers than face that the FBI. She probably think I'm saying now I talk to everybody. I've got a few people off YouTube's numbers, and I'm not bothered that people have got my number. It's when they're using it for stupidness. Why would you want to? Why? Why would you want to ring and be a nuisance? And me, because I'm so good, I fall for half of it. You know what I mean? I'm talking to somebody from YouTube thinking it's a police officer, and then I was talking to someone from YouTube thinking it was the school. But then when it got to the door and they're asking my bank card, to begin with, morning Shaz, I did think it was somebody from the door. But when they asked for the bank details, I was like, no, no, you're wrong. So I just put the phone down, like saying. And the last time they phoned, I went into a comedy routine as soon as I clocked the number ringing. So I was like, boom, straight on it. As soon as I picked it up, I started messing about. I can't remember what I was saying, but I was messing about. And they got halfway through the robot voice spiel stuff and then went and laughed and just put the phone down. And that was the last one I've had. That was like a week ago-ish. 012121. But yeah, up until the point where Mrs. Nutter said, listen, I'm a bit thingy here. People have got my name and address and the number and everything. I know. Lots of people like say, I'll talk to anybody, me. Because I think everybody's nice and I think everybody can be nice, but no, a lot of people aren't, unfortunately. I'd rather them say they don't like me. I'd rather if I went to their live or saw them in chat, I'd rather they ignore me or just say, get out, I don't like you. Than be nice and then in the background we call me names. It's very two-faced. But never mind. I've got everyone's address in my room. Pork chops, remember that cup you never sent me? You've got my address. Porky. Oh, I can do that in sign language. Do you get that, Porky? To get that little bit of sign language there, will you? I say I love everybody, you're very nice friends. I have nothing to do any harm. So you learn in pork chop to learn your sign language slowly. Just add another word at the end of it, like I'm watching you, Dockhead. Name and shame. Nah, listen, I'm not like I've no bad intentions towards anybody. I don't want to get into an argument. Have I ever asked you about your number? No, of course you haven't, Jai. I wouldn't give you it. Not on the YouTube live, would I? Well, of course you haven't, Jai. Never. But yeah, like I say, I'm not going to be getting in no slang and matches, texts and matches, or any of that. So I'll leave it down to whatever Mrs. Nutter wants to do. If Mrs. Nutter still feels the same and wants to at least, I don't know, phone the police. Don't know. I wouldn't phone the police and I wouldn't give the police any his statement, but Mrs. Nutter feels distressed and alarmed. And she's a little bit right that we don't know who's got our name, address, and phone number. I won't be changing my phone number. I definitely won't be changing my address. Heavy breathing, asking if I can hear them, buddy. Oof. Can you hear me, buddy? Can you hear me, buddy? 40 House the Greenway. I used to live in 91 Glentworth House. Yeah, I used to live in Glentworth House. Sad. We had Glentworth, Welton, and Fulbeck. I think there's only one of them still up. If they haven't all been, it's a whole new world. Yeah, I'm in Berwick Hills, me, Sab. I'm not in Fordbury. I'm in Berwick Hills, near Jack and Jill. Yeah, yeah, my buddy. It was just as bad, I know. I lived on the 15th floor, like say 91. That was my house. It's not there no more, so you can send it. You can send anybody you want to that house. Never give any numbers. I've got to nobody. I never do, like I say. I've been asked if I would give somebody a number to somebody who was arguing with somebody else, and I said no. And I would always say no. It's been too much away now, Nutter. Mate, yeah. Everybody knows my address now, Sam, but yeah, I'd say I don't really sweat anybody having my address. It's Mrs. Nutter, not me. Got a flat in the 40 House, 12th floor, oh, yeah. Quite a few people who've lived in 40 House. It's on Cargafleet Lane, not on the Greenway. It's on Cargafleet Lane. I know where you live, but I don't know your address. Yeah, Binksy could walk here. She could definitely walk here. She couldn't send me a letter. Right. Well, we know it is now. We know the leak is everybody it's iced. I know I said I would never name and shame, but look at him. He's shaming himself in the chat. He did it. You did it. You did this. Tiger Fleet Lane. That's right. Yep. 100% is. My uncle had one in 40 House. I think my dad had one in 40 House as well. The other one is Fleet House, the one that was next door. I think both of them have been knocked down or are on the way to get knocked down. There's nobody lives in either of them. Not what's happened. I got doxed first, Susie, in emails and WhatsApps and what have you. And then Mrs. Nutter was a little bit paranoid about it. But then somebody texted her yesterday, just going on just to say, look, it wasn't me and all this malarkey. But Mrs. Nutter had already blocked this person once and doesn't want anything to do with them. Anything to do with them. We know that they give our address out. So Mrs. Nutter's asked me, and I said, yeah, I'll come off YouTube for, well, she wants me to come off YouTube forever, but I'm thinking a couple of days I can sweeten her up. And yeah, she's quite stressed that she doesn't know who's got the address, Susie, that's all it is. Only fans. They 100% did, Jai. Someone shared my public information privately by emails and then publicly in a WhatsApp group. Also publicly shared my phone number on a YouTube video. 40 House sounds like a prison. It felt like a prison when you lived there. The amount of, because every time you went through a door and you banged like a fire door, so you bang, bang, bang. It was like living in a prison. Cargo Fleet is a haulage company. Oh, Cargo Fleet is a lane in Middlesbrough. LD, I 100% know I mean, I don't need no reassuring no one will turn up. Aldi, I would like somebody to turn up with bad intentions. I 100% would like someone to turn up with bad intentions. Like say, come in peace or leave in pieces. But trying to feed that to Mrs. Nutter is, she already suffers with depression and anxiety. Never mind having crazy things in her head. Morning, SR, I hope you're well. The shoe it is, Susan, the shoe it is. They see something nice, they just want to smash it up. Which I can't understand myself. Like say, I only have one bit of advice for them. Stop. How we doing, SR? How's your weekend been? Hope everybody's well. Ooh, it's 20 back. Who is your sister? Who are you, sister? Oh, well, that's the thing, Jai. It's whether or not Mrs. Nutter wants to take legal action. Like I say, me, myself, would go down a different route, but just leave it. I would just leave it and let it go away. Hopefully, messages stop, phone calls stop. That way, yeah, Mrs. Nutter will be reassured. But she thought from the beginning it was a bad idea. You know, when you go, you have to say, you might have been right. I thought there was a lot more good people than bad people, but it turns out a lot of them just pretend to be good. Your Sri Lanka videos were fantastic. Yeah, man. And Mr. and Mrs. Tom to go to Jamaica next. I've had to change my number. I'm not going to change my number, Susie. I'm not going to change my number or address. I know, Robert, but see this stuff like this, Rob. This is not helping me getting Mrs. Nutter to any YouTuber's house at all. You know what I mean? This is the type of stuff that sets Mrs. Nutter back. I mean, how would she go and leave the kids in the house if she believes that lots of bad people have our house's number and all that type of stuff? I hope not, Easter, but each to their own. But yeah, like I say, I understand. I don't understand how Mrs. Nutter is feeling, because I would never have them feeling. I would think, bring it on, come on, bring some friends. But you'd say it's in Mrs. Nutter's head. Bless you, Susie, bless you. No, he love it's mad in it, but that's how it knocks things on. Like she's gonna go, hang on, all this has been happening. You want me to go to a YouTuber's house? Me, I'd go, yeah, I'll come tomorrow, me. Give me that £10 bus. But yeah, oh, knock on effect. I can't go anywhere while Mrs. Nutter is feeling like this, because until Mrs. Nutter is reassured again, then she's going to be anxious when I leave the house and stuff. Even mental health is a mad thing. I am the mental health, but yeah, I don't know about mental health, but yeah, it's a mad thing. Once it's in your head that bad things could happen. I would pronounce your name Jai. Morning, Yogi. Hope you're well, matey. Mr. Jai, or Mrs. Nutter, Mr. Nutter. But Jai, I would pronounce your name. If you say it differently, Jai, then just Spell it out in the chat. My name is Gia. Okay then, Gia. There you go. Big up Gia. I remember. Well, I'll remember it, and if I come back, I'll get it right. Sorry, I don't. The subject and the only Joshua. Morning, Daniel. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Happy Monday, Daniel. There you go then, Gia. S-I-L-L. Put that over there. It's getting quite light out there now, to be honest. Which is a good thing. Spring's coming. I pronounce your name, Mr. BB. Nearly got away if it wasn't for them pesky kids. Told you that you should have. I don't need a scary dog. That's why I've got a little dog. I don't need a scary dog. There's already a big dog lives at this house. Feck the dog, beware the owner. That's what my son would say. Feck the dog, beware of the owner. My dog might not be able to catch you across that garden, but the owner can. Normal French for accent. Gia, Robert is married. You know, so. And, my dog can't do not to the fence in 1 minute, but the owner can get there in about 15 seconds. I guess I would have put I've been looking forward to the next time. What I'm sorry, I thought Robert single. No, Robert is definitely big up Jackie. Morning, Rally. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Morning, George. Hope you're well. Still not too late to get a pal for getaway, Andy. Andy, he doesn't need a pal. He's got Papa Dom and 4 kids. He doesn't need anybody else to play with. He's got plenty. He just goes around the house when somebody's sick or stroke, and he will go to the next person. Yeah, and he's got more energy than everybody in the house. And just spend all day out the back garden doing this from if you want to just throw the ball, get the ball, throw the ball, get the ball. Can't wait till it's summer, so like say we can get further out than that. Has that not been in? Yeah, Anne was in earlier on. I think she went to put coffee on. No, G, I'm married 43 years this September. Happily married, I had. Big up, Robert. I'm happily married to Mrs. Nutter, obviously. Them Xbox old men tired. I didn't go off long after you went off, like Geordie. You went off, I finished my game, then I went off. "43 years, Jesus." Who is Gia? The name is Gia Urban, lady from India, as far as I know. Robert, that's awesome. Top man setting the standard, yeah, definitely, definitely. Happy wife, happy life. I am the old British guys. What? Geordie's married as well, Gia. Before you ask, Geordie is also married. Did I mention I recently discovered discovered. That's not discovered. Tell him now. She's on the hunt for an English guy. 43, good looking. Oh, there you go. There you go, Gia. Sab's single. Scotland, he lives on a farm. Listen, don't be going on too much, Sab. I'll end up living with you. Knock on a door. Sab, it's me, Nutta. Sab, it's me, Nutta. I've come to live on your farm. I've got any cows on the farm, Sab? Or a horse? Gee, behave. Remember, it's a morning thing. Robert, Daddy, and I have been together 36 years, married 25. Wow, 36 years. 12 cows. Oh, mate. You're the man I need to come and see, Sab. He's only Eister. Sab's got a cow. I need to get rid of this myth, right, Sab? Apparently, they're saying, they don't know people from Middlesbrough, but they're saying cows are dangerous, yeah? How's a cow dangerous? What's it going to do? Squirt milk at you? You know what I mean? I just want to go up, give one a bit of a, like a bit of a headlock cuddle, give a pat on the head and that, you know what I mean? Just to prove they're not dangerous. Because, well, apparently can't miss the beautiful, they're dangerous. If you've got baby cows, that'll be easier. Crush on you. I got a feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Push on, not. Look at me. Cows love me. Oh, mate, that's it. See, that's why they like me, because I'll just go up singing. You know what I mean? I love you tender, love you grilled. I love you in a burger. Think they love me? I got married 32 years ago. Wow, long time. Gia, you said, don't stop. I am not Mr. BB. I am single, and only beautiful Indian woman who like. That's it. That's what Mr. BB would say. So my doggy, that's next door, dog, isn't it? Look, light outside. Look there. How did it do it, man? It just doesn't work whenever I touch that guitar. Fucking broken. Unplug that light. Don't need the light now. Well, we could do with it, but never mind. Creepy out the we go silly. Nuisance you affected up by putting a TBH on the end. FMBCF stuck on you. I got a feeling down deep in my soul. I can't play the guitar if you try to give me any. I haven't got a claw, you know, hold it. I've been playing for 2 years, Sab. I haven't got no better. start to feel alarmed and distressed. Just like, I don't do Naked Fridays. Is that NASA chat? I think it's something to do with a guitar, but I can't play the guitar, mate. I've got one. My old guitar's on the back fence. It's now a what they call bed house. Bet you we get beds in that today. Not today, this year. Not today. I might have a look today, but I've got some hay up there. I'll put some fresh hay in there. And even if they don't nest in there, some of them might. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Oh well, no. Steffi goes back in. Oh no. Kia. Oh, so you went to school in the UK? I don't know. Yes, look, I've got wanting a hot single Indian lady to ride a horse. Video. Jai, just take Jai. Sorry, Jai, just take a video of outside of your house. No, I've never been to UK in my whole life. I'm born in India, grew up here, still in India. See all what I'm going to be missing, know what I mean? This is terrible. You terrible people of YouTube, upsetting Mrs. Nutter. But yeah, just because it's been a while and the person who might be watching, please do me a favour with the weather. You know, you are texting Mrs. Nutter. Please don't send any more messages. It doesn't have anything to do with you or any of the other people who have my address. Just in case you started watching again. Like saying, oh, fingers crossed. Mrs. Nutter calms down and the Nutter Show will continue in a couple of days. Her friends in India, they don't say, thou shalt not. Have you heard the British guide was given riding? I'm not reading that one out. Right, Jai, behave. Or Gia, behave. Move your channel 50 zoom camera. It's because I really read Holy Bible. I get those words from there. Found my Bible in the cupboard the other day. Then people come knock on your door, they give you a big silver Bible. Ever when did you start using crayons? Key and next level chat and mustard. Right, I'm gonna go and get these kids out. So I will stick a song on somewhere if I can find one.
Hey, 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 yo, hey. Good morning, Nutters. Welcome to the Nutter Show, where everyone's nice friend or foe. We have top mods though, watch the rest. His name is a star, and he's the best. Now the Nick J, he's from Thailand. He walks barefoot in the golden sand. Walks around in this mankini. Mate, you some socks, you're kinda teeny. Urban Geordie, his thinking's kinda raw. Cause who else would trust Nutter with a sword? Urban, what was you thinking? Had you been drinking? Nutter, stop going on about the 10. Cause you have pork chops yapping on about the red. Pork chops the guy that supports Rockdale. Sometime I wonder if he's actually male. Mrs. Nutter is the best, Lord, he wears a string vest. Mr. Baby, he's as hard as tin. He makes nuts to put lotion on the skin. Please be nice in the chat, it's fair to say, or you'll get timed out for the day. But what about Gritzy that you may ask? Fuck Gritzy, cause he's a grass.
Woohoo, I'm back. Hey, welcome to the NUTTA show, where Lordy wears a string vest. Next door's dog is barking like mad. He's fainted now. No, I'm here. I ain't gone nowhere. I was just letting the kids out the door for school. Gia just saying, Evan, what's going on? What you doing about? Oh, look, them come up on you now as well. That's good. That's good. Before you get like a square box on StreamYard, when that purple square box that Gia's put in. Better wake Jackie up. I know, yeah. Gonna have to get ready for the hospital. Oof, I hope it's not a long wait. Maybe, I don't know if it's like in Scotland, but I think here you can go to the chemist, you know, and they might have a look and just say, you have to go to the hospital, or I wouldn't bother. More MFI, then MI5, MFI, and then MI5. What's that, some sort of Star Wars robot or something? MFI, I don't know, Geordie, I don't know what you know. Doesn't matter. Well, that doesn't matter. I say I may be in some chats later on today. I'm not sure. As far as I'm concerned, it's getting turned off. YouTube will be getting turned off until Mrs. Nutta's feeling more comfortable about it. Which will feel weird, but I will come and eat tomorrow morning. I will sit and have a cup of tea while the kids are getting ready for school. We have an appointment at 9 a.m. Oh, that's all right then, isn't it? At least you can. I wouldn't put that in the chat. No, just don't know what all this nuisance is about. But yeah, at least you've got an appointment that's in and out then, innit? Imagine sitting in A&E, Rob. Ooh, hours. You play the new Cycle League. Yeah, you have, Andy, a few bits and bobs of it, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Have at least a couple of quiet days. I'll turn my Xbox onto offline or off, and I think I'll just play a few games on my retro. I'll play a few single player games on the Xbox, and yeah, spend some time with the issue with Mrs. Nutter that it doesn't matter who's got the address, nobody's going to come, which I 100% know, like say, but yeah, what can you do? Like mornings and all, get in, Geordie, we'll be able to get me strawberries moving to the back fence, and yeah. Also, I said we. It must be your turn to it must be your turn to dig. I did the drilling. No more Xbox friends. Oh yeah, I'll still be on the Xbox just for a couple of days. I'm gonna just be a bit quiet and yeah. No doubt after 2 days, Mrs. Nut will be like, get back on them. Keep the fucking internet, you're doing my head in. Oh yeah, you have to go. Well, we chili grows now. Oh, I'm not growing no chilies. I'm not bothered about chilies. I like strawberries. And, and you're only chili grows now, aren't you? Because I won the strawberries last year. I'd have double won it if Paul hadn't have ran over the full lot of the other ones. But yeah, I'm tipping by the end of the week, Mrs. Nutter will definitely be like, you are really, really, really sore. Yeah. Oh, 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 no. Just deleted the message I just got. I don't know what it was, but anyway, but it got deleted. I had a great year. The year before that. The spring onions, hundreds of them. Mrs. Nutter probably eat spring onions. I don't like onions. With strawberries, I'm into growing strawberries. They grow themselves. You don't really have to do much. I'm back. Good, good, Rob. Good, good. Dun, 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 dun. What on earth is going on? I'll try. I've got it back again. Every now and then my phone kicks itself off. You look over, it's just a white screen. And you will get banned. You really need to get out with your polytunnel. I don't need a polytunnel. What do you want a polytunnel for? When am I going to put a polytunnel? I don't like onions. Mrs. Norwell. Joke, man. You never eat a palmo. Mate. Food of gods. Can't afford to eat a palmo unless I make them nowadays, but polytunnel. I don't want a polytunnel for. What? Why do I want one? To do what in? I've got a shed. Oh, you can sit in it. My strawberries will be fine up against the fence. I'm not letting Paul anywhere near them this year, so we'll be fine. Plus, Andy W. Paul would have probably just lawn mowed the polytunnel. We need a polytunnel for chilies. I'm not. No, you can put them on your kitchen windowsill, but I'm not growing stuff. I'm growing strawberries. Closing the name underground. Can't be bothered with growing stuff. I'm going to get a pond, man. I'm going to dig a hole and make a pond. Well, that's the plan. I'm cheating anyway, indoors all the way. No, you aren't. You're stubborn. Andy W., you will never meet a more stubborn person in this world than me. I refuse to change. I am always me, and I'm not getting a polytunnel. Draw your own future. I don't like growing stuff. It's annoying. But that's just me. Other people love gardening. Me, no. Don't love gardening. But I don't like vegetables, you know what I mean? One man making potatoes, but we tried before and they all come out like new potatoes or like tiny little turkeys. What all that was about. And we grew a pumpkin, didn't we? Year before last. Last year we didn't grow a pumpkin. We found out why. Papa Dom had been going in the pumpkin patch and we were feeding the pumpkin plant and she was, yeah, weeing on it. She was weeing on the straw and that. Damn you. Smoke this. I've still got my cup of tea here. No, it's not a pot noodle, people. It's a cup of tea. There's tea in there, yeah. What, there was a thing on my cup there, but it wasn't just the light. Alive. Big up, Seagull. You're alive, mate. You're alive. Got the right height for a pudding tunnel. It's meant to be. No. You get one then. New potatoes are the best loads of butter. That's I like mash, but if I wasn't going to live on mash, boiled turkeys would be second. Boiled turkeys with a lot of butter on, a bit of salt. Ooh, you what? Alive and kicking, straight into your love, baby, love, alive and kicking. Don't know any bits of the song about. I need a very important phone call about 11 I'll have to take away. Don't look at me. I'm not phoning you. I'll phone you at about 10:30 and say, "Oh, are you taking the wife out for something to eat today because she's off?" Put me on loudspeaker. It's that time. Have a lovely day, Andy W. Catch you in a bit, and yeah, I'll see you when I'm back on. I'm assuming I'll be back on. I love mashed with cheese, spring onions, French fried, off potato cake. Yeah, I make potato cakes myself, just with cheese and potato. But catch you in a bit, Andy. Catch you in a bit. Everybody got anything planned? Are you doing anything? I've got an 18th birthday party in my garden on Saturday. Have I missed something announcement? Oh, Geordie, Mrs. Nutter got a bit peed off, a bit paranoid and all that. And Mrs. Nutter got a message yesterday. She was already a bit paranoid about us being doxxed in this group thing, and the people sending me new messages from my brother and stuff like that. And then yesterday she got a message. And she said, "That's it. I've had enough. I'm sick. I don't want anything to do with any of them. I don't want them to talk to me." So she asked me if I'll stop doing YouTube. And I said, as far Mrs. Nutter would want me to stop doing YouTube, full stop, just stop doing it. Turn it off and not do it. Maybe talk in the chat. So I'm going to spend a couple of days reassuring Mrs. Nutter that it's all fine and that nothing's going to happen. But yeah, as far as I know, this one I won't be on tomorrow. I'm sure I can't persuade her in a day, but she's sick of people getting in touch with her. Like I said, she's quite concerned that she doesn't know who's got our address. Me, I'm not concerned who's got our address at all. But like I say, Mrs. Nutter is concerned that people have sent my address through emails, my phone number through emails, put my phone number on a video on YouTube, that there was plans that where there was some sort of YouTube thingy about doxing me. And like I say, if Mrs. Nutter tells me to turn this off and throw the phone in the bin, I will. Oh, they haven't phoned Mrs. Nutter's number, they've only phoned my number, Susie, but they got in touch with her through Facebook. They found her Facebook and sent her a message, and even though it wasn't anything malicious, she just said, "That's wrong, it's wrong." Geordie, I have already stated that to please to stop poking the bear, because, like I say, Mrs. Nutter might be a person that would phone the police, because doxing me and sending emails privately with my name and address and that is illegal as far as I know. Sharing them publicly in WhatsApp places is definitely illegal. Definitely. It's just not good, is it? But yeah, like I say, but yeah, so for the foreseeable, once I put this last song on, then we'll Grit's an old veteran of NAM. Need to start digging some tunnels, Grit. Dig some tunnels. Big up Big to me and big love to you, my friend, you know what I mean? But as you know, Big T, Mrs. Nutter doesn't have the best. Um, she's always anxious and stuff like that anyway. So just sitting and thinking about, oh no, this is anybody's got our phone number, everybody's got our address. If I go out, someone's going to come, and just stuff like that's got onto her head a little bit. Like I say, I'm sure within a day or two she'll be back to Mrs. Nutter and giving it feck everybody. But yeah, I've 100% said this optical, but it's YouTube is a platform. I do a morning show where I say hello to everybody, and then you've got WhatsApp that isn't a platform that I'm not in there giving anybody my name and address. Other people are. No about Binksy, I will do. Morning, Spark. You hope you're well, mate. You hope you're well. And I'm sure, like you say, Binksy, I'm sure in a couple of days she'll have come round and I'll be back doing my morning show. But if Mr. Nutter tells me not to do it ever again, then I won't do it ever again. I'm not, like you say, I'm not fussed. My marriage and, yeah, real life will always come first. I'll just have to smash the bag to bits instead, won't it? Philip? Who's Philip? saying is when you talk on the platform, you become a target. Yeah, yeah. I know, but I think say I try my best to keep out of all the thingy, and it's one of them. Believe me, opticals, I can just sort it out in a day. I could sort it out in a day. I would never even look in my direction ever again. But Mrs. Nutter is not me. Phillips mornings. But yeah, like I say, she'll be fine. Going through it's non-stop nonsense. Yeah, like I say, I've had some daftness before optical, and it's just yeah. This time it's worried Mrs. Nutter. Doesn't worry me. I'm me, me. Yeah, doesn't worry me. I don't see any threats. Like at least any physical threats on here that will be coming and doing anything to me because they couldn't ever. But yeah, I think it just when it creeped into a little bit, creeped into Mrs. Nutter's life, she couldn't, and she give it no. Why are they messaging me when it's my channel? It's my channel, and it's me that they want to speak to. So why go and message my wife to tell me anything? Why are you messaging my wife to tell her anything? To tell me, tell me, tell me, and I'll tell you which direction you can go. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I say, it can bounce off me. It doesn't bounce off the ladies as easy. Yeah, well, like I say, why I text my wife to pass any messages to me. My wife doesn't want to speak to any of you. If she did, she'd walk through the door and say, hello, everybody. You know, so just go away and, like I say, stop poking the bear. Stop. Take some advice. Stop. They do it to try and get to you. It's the merry-go-round. Like you say, me, sweat it. No. Go and have a cup of tea with every single one of them and ask them what the problem is face to face. Every single one of them. And I assure you lot that every single one of them would say there is no problem with you, Nutter, and they wouldn't be nasty to my face. 100%. I don't think neither would do it to Mrs. Nutter neither, but Mrs. Nutter is a different person to me. And when, yeah, you're not a red Marley, a red panda thing. Eh? I say more like a honey badger. Have a lovely day, Susie. Have a lovely day, matey, and I will catch you when I'm about. Yeah, Mrs. Nutter has blocked them. They are blocked, and yeah, what we get. She won't be getting no messages off them, which is, like I said, I'm sure Mrs. Nutter won't get no more messages. I'm sure that nobody will message her again. But, well, blonde hair's no good either. I got no hair. But yeah, it's just, like I say, try telling that. Big up foot, I try telling that to Mrs. Nutter who suffers with anxiety. You know what I mean? She's got to get anxious when things like that happen, I suppose. Take a video of what of? What do you want me to take a video of? The necessary screenshots and video timestamps have been written down and what have you, Geordie, because like I say, it's up to Mrs. Nutter. Like I say, she does feel alarmed and distressed that people of our address where my 4 children live. Geordie, I should be able to put my entire address out and nobody be bothered about it. Nobody use it for bad things. I'm not being nasty to anybody else. I don't know how to be nasty to me or try and be, so let me just go and feck off. Right, everybody, I'm going to go and I will, I'll stick my video on and we'll be off. Where are we? Where are you? Where are they?
My mate Nada, he's little and small, only 3 feet tall, not big at all. Wants to drink tea, talk shite all night. Got a flat cap, but he's ready to fight. He's got swagger in his little stroll, sharp wit and a heart of gold. Sips his tea while stories unfold, but it ruffles his feathers and you'll meet bold. Hey, Nada, Nada, keep it tight. Drinking tea and talking light. Black cap stylish every night. Wave your fists ready to fight. He's a legend in his own small right. Doesn't need height to win a fight. With every sip and every laugh, he's the king of his gaff. Little Nutta in his tiny shoes, facing big troubles without a clue. Tea's his weapon, words his muse. He's got the heart to never lose. Hey, Nutta, Nutta, keep it tight. Drinking tea and talking light. Black cap stylish every night. Wave your fists ready to fight. Hey, Nutta, Nutta, keep it tight. Drinking tea and talking light. Black cap stylish every night. Wave your fists ready to fight.
Yes, people, have a lovely day, have a lovely week. I will catch you when I catch you, which I can't tell you when it will be, but I will catch you when I catch you. All be good, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.